the home of the famous Whopper, and not even the blistering cold of a winter's day could keep these eager patrons away from Burger King's first South African outlet. The world's second largest fast food brand launched its local operations with a flagship outlet in Cape Town. And while the market may seem saturated at best, it hasn't kept these customers from queuing at the newest fast food brand to hit these shores. The CEO of Grand Parade Investments, Burger King's local franchisee, believes the launch of this first outlet in the country forms part of a strategic investment in emerging markets.
The South African economy grows at a rate that we all know is in the lower 3 to 5%. But the strategy for ourselves as well as Burger King Europe is that Cape Town and South Africa specifically will be the gateway into the rest of Africa, where the growth rates are significantly higher. So this is the first of many stores for the Western Cape, South Africa, and then hopefully Sub Saharan Africa.
Forecasted at around 6.3 billion rand, the local burger business is a lucrative industry, but in South Africa an influx of local and foreign brands has saturated the market to some degree. Some brand experts believe the arrival of a global player to the local market, while positive for the economy, should also be seen as a wake-up call to local brands.
It's very encouraging for us as South Africans to see global brands finding fertile ground for their brands, for their products, for their ranges, and for their services here in South Africa. So there's a lot of good. On the other hand, I think it's also a wake-up call to local brands. It would be nice to see more local brands competing on that sort of level. And I think also it would be nice to see a little bit of a change in attitude locally from local consumers, putting a bit more pride into South African brands.
These customers are some of the first to indulge in the new offerings of Burger King to the local market. And while hunger may have brought most here, some came out of pure curiosity.
I was curious to see what is going on and also to taste the food. Seeing that they say on the front and they are the king of the Whopper, it interested me to taste what the Whopper tastes like, and I tend to enjoy it.
For now, as consumers are faced with another bevy of new hamburger choices with which to enjoy their lunch, the battle of the brands and the gain for market share looks all set to continue. This flagship store in Cape Town forms part of the fast food giant's aggressive expansion into high-growth emerging markets. Now, plans are underway for further 100 stores. While competition remains stiff and well-entrenched, Burger King sees this outlet as their launch pad into Sub Saharan Africa. Travers Andrews, CCTV, Cape Town.